Hi, this is DS Jock Summer. This is another edition of the Spectre, and I'm talking about the Batwoman series that's still going on in spite of low ratings and I think almost the threat of cancellation. They recast the main character and actress. Well, they recast the main uh, actress, and there's a new character because this isn't the same Batwoman. This is another Batwoman, and she's an African American woman. So when Ruby Rose, who played Kate Kane, she quit towards the end of the season, which was cut short because of the coronavirus. She and I think it was more than that. I think it was because of the low ratings and a lot of stuff that they decided to kind of reboot. And I don't know if that's what they're doing entirely, due to a subpar season. And I can't pronounce the name of the actress exactly. It's Javasia Leslie. And and it, might work out. It might be cool. I watched the whole season, and it's pretty bad. I mean, it could have been cool, but it just wasn't. Like, it's I mean, you have to take, like, let's say just the main character and of Kate Kane, who is Bruce Wayne's cousin. Okay, she comes back to Gotham, and she discovers that Bruce Wayne is Batman, and she goes to Wayne Tower and discovers Luke Fox, who is Lucius Fox's son, sort of in charge of overseeing the security there, even though it's basically not really functioning, and Bruce left Gotham a long time ago. Batman left, so part of that, I think, the reasoning is, and this is the whole storyline, is that when Kate was a kid, and her sister and her mom were in a car, and it was going over a bridge, and Batman had a grappling hook, and cable on it, and the car fell over anyway and couldn't rescue him. So, or all of them, she just rescued Kate. He that kind of broke him, basically. So it doesn't, So he'd been missing for, I think, 3 years as the story begins. So, but all the years after that, he was still Batman, but he just decided this 3 years he wasn't going to be Batman anymore. He just took off, disappeared. And so she comes back, discovers it, there's a, Batcave under Wayne Tower, and she gets the bat suit, has Luke tailor it for her, and gets the red hair on and everything, all that, that you see. And she goes out and fights crime. Her sister, who they thought died in the car crash, or that when the car plummeted into the river, survived, and she became a a villain, the only villain in the series, primary villain, named Alice. She's Alice in Wonderland themed gang, and she's a complete sociopath now because she was raised by a psycho, and she was kept kind of in a cell in a basement with this man and his disfigured son. So that's the story there, and Kate has all the opportunity in the world to stop Alice, and doesn't, and kind of sort of protects her, tries to stop her, but doesn't, just get her locked up in Arkham. She could have delivered her to the authorities and not killed her. And there's a lot of just bad characters in this show. There's Kate's father, who has this privatized security firm called the crows, and they're like, just basically that's what they are. It's kind of a privatized. They're like the cops, kind of, but they're not. And you know, he remarried after his wife died and everything, and to this sort of philanthropist, wealthy socialite, and she Kate has a stepsister who's like a doctor who also runs like a secret, kind of a secret free clinic for homeless people mostly. And so there's all these characters basically on this show. You know, you had Kate's stepsister Mary. You had her mom, who died. Her father Jacob Kane, who's head of the security firm, the Crows. He started that. Basically, and you have Luke Fox, who's, you know, basically the tech guy and everything for Kate and all her gadgets and everything. And with I guess this is the point of making this video. Not that there's a point to talking about this silly show. So you have all of this established, even though it's subpar and everything, and but you're kind of like, okay, we'll just recast it, you know, which I don't know if she did quit or they did, you know what I mean? I kind of have my doubts. They actually it was just simply that. And the show was on the brink of cancellation. I mean, shows like Supergirl, it's going under, clearly. It's plummeted in ratings. It was okay the first season. I've watched it, but it's like, you know, I mean, of course it's silly and everything and campy, but no, it's just really fucking stupid. And this show is just bad. I mean, Ruby Rose is not a great actress. I think she was physically, you know, she's good looking and she's athletic, and I could see her when I mean, the only thing I'll say about it is like the fight sequences and all of that were well choreographed, but there was really no story or anything else to complement that. And yeah, I just didn't see it. The show, it just didn't really come together. Alice was just they already have a bunch of, you know, in the world of Batman, there's a pretty big rogues gallery of villains that which I just don't think they would let them use for the show. So they had Alice, who just kind of sucks. I don't really like her. She was that actress. Her name was Rachel Scarsden or something. She used to be on the old series called Birds of Prey from 2000, which it barely lasted a season. And this show is almost worse than Birds of Prey, which was better than the Birds of Prey movie. But it's oh my god, it was Batwoman just really, there's so much, it's hard to find a lot to like about it. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't like to trash it just for the sake of trashing it, because it hasn't gotten a lot of critical acclaim, but it is that bad. I mean, it's just, I don't see how they can really salvage it by recasting it. I mean, I don't know anything about the new actress or anything like that, and of course the new actress is also, you know, she's playing a gay character because Batwoman's gay, and so she just happens to be gay. She's a totally different person. She's black, so that's good for the whole sort of woke thing, and there's nothing wrong with her being black if she was black in the first place. I just think it's kind of like, it's just obviously being done to, because there's not enough black superhero comic book characters, which I agree with. It's definitely, true. I just don't see I mean, you're handing a show that is pretty much unsalvageable to a new actress who and I don't see how that's doing her, basically anybody a service, essentially. I mean, it's not like the show will not last another season. I mean, there's just no way. It ended, like, season 2 ended really badly, and you can't just all of a sudden, it's like, okay, here's a shit terrible series, and like we'll take the lead character and recast it, change the character, and just hope for the best. Let's just see what happens. That's what TV executives do, I guess. But they should have just canceled it, because it is connected with the rest of the sort of TV DC universe with the CW, and with the Infinite Crisis storyline. All of the characters are on one planet now, because there used to be different Earths, and now there's just one. So there's they have this new Batwoman with these other characters that were already familiar with the other Batwoman. So that's just kind of, I don't know. And what is she going to do? How do you write Kate Kane off the show? What exactly is her reasoning for just leaving? It's just, they're just basically like, okay, she's gone, So I don't know exactly when the show's coming back on. Especially, with the coronavirus and studios shooting around, or, with social distancing and everything. I don't know how people are actually physically shooting things, like live action shows. I know there's some shows that are back on and stuff like that, but I don't know how much of the show's actually been shot. I don't know anything about it really, other than there's a new actress and a new character portraying as Batwoman, and it is. It's gonna tank, because the other shows are like The Flash and everything are gonna be, Arrow's gone, I think, because Arrow's dead, the Green Arrow. So I think that, I don't see this happening. But tell me what you think. And I guess I've hit a milestone. I've got 100 subscribers now. Well, thank you for watching. Just, why not celebrate that? So I'm not real optimistic for Batwoman. Let's just put it that way. This has been another edition of the Spectre. I'm D.S. Yoxheimer. Thanks for watching.